students, welcome to the knowledge series. Today we are going to discuss on difference between the crisp set and fuzzy set. We have discussed the crisp set and fuzzy set in a different segment in the video series. Crisp set, as the name basically we term that it's a Boolean logic having either 0 or 1 values, whereas fuzzy logic set it is not in the class of just 0 or 1, rather it's in the class that varies from 0 to 1, that may be infinite values. So if you see this two figure, fuzzy set as well as crisp set, it's a part of a distinct set theories concept, where the fuzzy set is implements using infinite valued logic, and the crisp set is being defined in terms of a range between the two sets of a logical or a bi-valued logic. Now, based on these two conditions, let's see the difference, how this particular difference between the crisp set and fuzzy set is being distinguished. Under the crisp set, the elements of a crisp set do have a 100% membership in that set. 100% membership means either it will be having a zeros values or it may be having a ones values. That is all the members, all the elements, it is defined under the class of the crisp, and that is the element of a crisp set to have a 100% membership. That means there will be a definite values of the membership exist in the class of a zeros, in the class of 1 range. Whereas under the fuzzy set, the fuzzy set it is denoted by A on the top of it. Normally in a certain case a fuzzy symbol is there, or in certain notations people used to put it under the A also. So in either case you can use any notation. So A on the top of it, you have putting a cyclic symbol. That means it is not a certain, it's having a range of values. Fuzzy set A do not have a certain membership in that set. So when we talk about the fuzzy set in terms of as compared to the crisp set, the element of a fuzzy set do not have a certain memberships. That means the membership as compared to the crisp set, the range will be having a range between 0 to 1. So when you say 0 to 1, that you have to define in terms of the representations, where the certain elements which is not in that particular things will be out of the particular range of the membership plots. So the element of the fuzzy set A do not have a certain membership in that set, whereas crisp set there will be 100% membership exist. Now here the membership is absent. That means fa of x, where x is the number of elements which is such that the capital X, that is the universe of a discourse, having a value either 0 or 1. So and it is being denoted in terms of a curly bracket. Whereas the membership functions under the fuzzy set, it is mu A of x, that is the capital X, the universe of discourse, is having a value ranging from 0 to 1. So that is represented in terms of a square bracket. So here when you say 0 to 1, so there is no certainty about that particular membership case, whereas here you are having a certainty either 0 or 1. That is what these two terms is being stated in terms of a concreteness. Coming to the third point, in general, if capital X is an universal set and small x is the element of that set X, then a fuzzy set, a crisp set A is defined as x comma x belongs to capital X, or we can define as X such that a vertical line, X such that X belongs to capital X. So that is how the crisp set is being defined. Whereas in the case of a fuzzy set, if the capital X is an universal set, then the fuzzy set A on the top of it you symbolize it a fuzzy set A. This is crisp set A without any other notations. Whereas the fuzzy set A is equal to X comma mu A of mu A, that is again a fuzzy A of X comma X belongs to capital X. Now here also we can say that A in terms of giving a notations in such a way that X is being X and mu A of X, X and mu A of X, that is a membership function. For every value of X you are finding a mu of X of a fuzzy set A, the fuzzy set A, where X is belonging to capital X. Now you take let us see the example under the crisp set and the fuzzy set. Let's take a set values of a universe of discourse X ranging having a range a number of elements, that is 7 elements, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Among this one we are selecting a crisp A. So that is, if you are selecting 1 3 4 5 7, then we say that crisp A is a set from this universe of discourse A. So this forms a one set. That means suppose if I am taking this one as complete circle as X, and in this circle if I am selecting a and the A is consisting of 1 3 4 5 7, then we say that the crisp A is belongs to capital X, or that's what we term it as, or that's a set A belongs to X. Now you take an example with respect to fuzzy. Now this is a crisp. Now you see the fuzzy X is equal to 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So these are nothing but all the element. So this is X. So this is X1, X1, X2, X3, X4, X5, X6. So that is all the element of X. Now mu A of X. So that means if there is X, then there is a mu A of X is having some values. The same way, if it is a 1, so mu A of 1 is having some value. So we are defining in terms of a value between 0 and 1. So we are selecting that 1 comma 1, 2 comma 0, 3 comma 1, 4 comma 1, 5 comma 0, 6 comma 0, 7 comma 1. What does it means? That this particular fuzzy set is something like a step functions. It is having if in the x coordinates we are having 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Now when we see the y-axis, that is mu A of X, then we are having a range for a 1 1, 2 it is 0, 3 is 1. So like that, if you try to draw it, we will be finding something like a step forms. So that is what we denote in terms of representing this fuzzy. So fuzzy will be having two values for a given set. So here in the crisp set only one value is there. That is the difference. Crisp set was invented by George Cantor in the year 1870, and by giving an idea on a crisp set theory. So the crisp set was there for a long period, way back in 1963. The Dr. Latif Asghar-Zadeh, when he was a research scholar, he invented the theory of fuzzy set, and by 1965 he confirmed that fuzzy set theory and submitted his thesis. Based on that, he was awarded his PhD degree. So the fuzzy set theory was developed by Dr. Latif Asghar-Zadeh. Hence, Dr. Zadeh is being termed as father of the fuzzy set theory. So you can see 1870 and 1973, nearly 103 years later, this particular, not 103, we can take it 1965. So automatically we can say that nearly after 95 years, this new invention took place, that from the crisp set to the fuzzy set theory. Now we go further. We'll see this another two more differences. Here the crisp set is also termed as a classical set. A classical set A, there is nothing on the top of it. Classical set A of x is defined as function f(a) of x, that is a function of a fuzzy of a crisp set A having an element x, called the characteristic functions of A. So f(a) of x is defined as capital X having a range 0 or 1, where f(a) of x is equal to 1 if x belongs to A, otherwise it is 0. So let's see this representation of functions with this particular figure. We are taking a crisp notations. A crisp notation is defined as a sharp edge. So this x is nothing but the number of element in a given x. So if we take inside this one a certain element, and that one if we defined as A, and the entire set is x, then we say that this x belongs to A if then it is 1. So all the element inside this 1 becomes 1. Anything which is coming out of this one, then we say that it is not a part of A, then it is considered as 0. So the outside is 0, inside the A, that is all the element of x is 1. In the fuzzy set theory, the fuzzy set A is of the universal set x is defined as a function mu A of x, called a membership function A. Here one figure notation is missing. This is a fuzzy set A notations. Here also notation. This is notations. This is also notations. Notation. So fuzzy set A is defined as by a mu A of x, called the membership function of A, where mu A of x, where x is defined as 0 to 1, that is in a bracket. So mu A of x is equal to 1 if x is totally in A, and mu A of x is equal to 0 if x is not in A, and mu A of x ranges from 0 to 1 if x is partially in A. So what exactly this indicates? That means that if you look across this particular figure, there we try to see that this x, this particular figure is not a clear edge. Rather, it is having the vagueness in the figures, the roughness in the edges. So if this x belongs to A, so then automatically we say that the particular x will be having a value which is equal to A. That means mu A of x is equal to 1, not x is equal to A. Mu A of x is equal to 1. That is at this particular point, if you take the value of membership function, its value will be mu A of x is equal to 1. If it is 0 here, and this the maximum peak point is 1, then we say that at this particular point of x, we will be having a mu of x equal to 1. But at this point, if you try to say take x is equal to 0, because all the value at this particular point is having a range beyond this is considered as a 0, because at this point, if you take the membership function, it is in the same x-axis, so it is equal to 0. That is, x is not in A. This is A, so x is not in A. Whereas if at this point x is in A, and there is a range between 0 to 1, where x is partly in A. That is, this is 0, this is 1. So between these two, that is this point to this point x is having a range of value of mu A of x. So this mu A of x will be having a different range of value. So we can have infinite value between the 0 to 1. So that's why we say the x is partly in A. So these are the 7 and its representation is been shown here. So these are the different difference that we see between the crisp set and the fuzzy set. Thank you.